Active shooter threat has ended. 5 dead, many more at the hospital, including 2 officers. Let's get down to Governor Andy Beshear, who's speaking right now after this incident.
And healthy neighborhoods in this response. This is awful. I have a very close friend that didn't make it today. And I have another close friend who didn't either, and one who's at the hospital that I hope is going to make it through. So when we talk about praying, I hope people will. For those that we are hoping can make it through the surgeries that they're going through, and then we've got to do what we have done these last 3 years after everything. We've got to wrap our arms around these families. And to everybody who needs it, don't be afraid to get some help. Our bodies and our minds are not meant to go through these types of tragedies. And so I hope that all the brave officers that stepped into the line of fire, that are worried about one of their fellow officers, will reach out for help when they need it. I hope every one of those bank employees and folks in that building, one that I know well, and my AG campaign was out of that building. I know virtually everyone in it. That's my bank. I hope that they will all reach out and get the help that they need. There are a lot of people that are hurting today. And if we have a place to focus our energy, I hope it is to surround them with the love and the compassion that we have been so good at showing one another. I want people to know that while today is a horrific act, I do believe that this is a safe community with officers doing their very best each and every day, and that's what we saw here. Yes, I know that there are steps that the police department is taking to do things better after a recent report, but we certainly saw, I think, the very best from them today, and I want to thank them and all our other law enforcement officers for responding and doing their best to try to save some of my friends and many others. Thank you all.
Any questions? The other one, it appears to be non-critical injuries at this time. I'm not sure on the status of that yet. That'd be part of the investigation. Excuse me? It appears the shooter was, I don't know if it was an active employee or a former employee, but the shooter did have a connection to the location. No. Don't know that. He asked, was there any form of security at the bank? We don't know that either. That'll be part of the investigation. So one more. We have resources available to make sure the rest of the city is kept safe, and I do want to reiterate that. We are managing our resources with the state, local, and federal partners to make sure that all services to the city maintain while we are maintaining this scene at the same time. So thank you. The next update will be at 3 o'clock. Thank you.
All right, we want to get you up to speed if you're just now joining us, just hearing the news of what's happening in Louisville. We do know police responded to a shooting at the bank right down near the baseball stadium, and they tell us it's just another tragic situation in our country. Within 3 minutes, police were on scene, and we do know at least 4 people died inside that building. Another 8 people were taken to Mercy Hospital, 2 of them critical. One of those 2 critical is a police officer. Another officer was injured as well, but it's believed to be non-critical injuries for that officer as well. The shooter, the person believed to be responsible, believed to be the only person involved as of this time, is also taken down. Police are trying to confirm if that was a self-inflicted wound or if officers responding to the scene were the ones that ended the threat with that officer as well. We heard from Governor Andy Beshear just a moment ago. He's saying he knew somebody who has passed away in this and knows somebody else who is hurt. Unsure of who that person is right now. We'll hope the governor gives us more details on that, but he's very choked up by what's happening here in Louisville, Kentucky. Yet another mass shooting in this. Police saying they believe this person has some connection to the bank, might be an active employee, maybe somebody who was recently let go. But we are going to to be staying on top of this. Our Todd Dykes is on his way to Louisville, Kentucky right now to continue our coverage of this shooting situation in downtown Louisville. We'll be back here at noon to to talk more about the situation we're going through yet again. Join us at noon here on WLWT.